Good morning, everyone. This is Reverend Robin from Healing with Reverend Robin. Looks like I've got to readjust my camera. I didn't check it before I went on. It's been a while since I've been on, so I thought I would get on because the only thing I did lately is the little live stream short on our wins and stuff this week. Um, all told, we are up to a very snowy New Year's Day. We got at least 12 inches. Boyfriend was out in the driveway, snow blowing 3 times. We were getting it, it never stopped here yesterday. And it was like, okay, really. Um, I we don't do anything for New Year's Eve. I mean, he watched the country western thing on Channel 4. I didn't. I went to bed, but my back was bothering me from shoveling snow, so that kind of kept me up until about 10:30. But I slept the New Year's in, just like I always do. It's a tradition. I'm not one. I don't drink. If I do, it's one drink, maybe. What do you call it? Every 6 months. So it's I'm not a big drinker. I don't smoke, never done pot, so I'm one of those boring old grandmas, who never did that stuff. I do my herbs and vitamins, and that's about it, and try to live healthy life. But anyhow, I just wanted to wish everybody a very happy new year. May you wind up with all of the blessings that you want. Um, Stay safe, because I know that there's weird weather all over the place. And, we shall see how. No, there we go. That's better. Um, I was too close to the camera. Um, I'll just change subjects real quick. These are some of my new that I got for Christmas. Um, the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And then I got her other one for the Ancient Stones. And then I also got one that's the Herbal something or other oracles. I've got those upstairs. And then I've got this one here, the Inner Child. But today I thought maybe I might, no, there goes my voice. Maybe I might throw an oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, which is Doreen, or not, yeah, boy, that dates me. Doreen, no, Colette Baron Reed. That's because I've got a lot of Doreen virtues, and since she jumped out of the spiritual realm and into the overly religious stuff, but yet her son is still, so if you want to follow Charles Virtue, you can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Facebook. I'm pretty sure he's on Instagram. Um, I still follow him. So I think with the 9 energy from last year, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be ending. Hopefully, all the crap that we don't need. And I know that the boyfriend and I lost a few family members and stuff last year. So hopefully this year is much better, and prosperity comes to everyone, whether it's money, abundance, whatever you consider prosperity and abundance. So, because I know that a lot of people, they don't consider money um, as a big deal, which probably is how all of us should feel. But they pay the bills, so you kind of need the money. I'm just going to pick one card. I shuffle. I can't do the poker shuffle. My hands are too small. So I just do a regular shuffle, and then I fan them out. But I thought maybe, and then maybe a little bit later, I will do a short video with my phone outside of all the snow that we got. So let's see what we pulled. We pulled Go the Distance. Whoops, there you go. See if I can get that not to have a, and that's number 47, which if you do numerology is 11, which is a master number. So I won't reduce that to a 2 because master numbers are, I don't reduce master numbers, which would be 11, 22, 33, 44, and so on. I noticed I've got a little bit, so I may put my head down like that so you don't have the glare on the glasses. Let me see what 47. But I hope everybody had a safe New Year's and a wonderful holiday. I won't say Christmas because I have other people on here that don't celebrate Christmas because they're of other religions, which is to me fine. You know, whether you celebrate Kwanzaa or, you know, I'm trying to think of all the holidays and stuff. I'm not up on everybody's, but I do know that, you know, we've got tons of other people on here. Go the distance. It says endurance, strength, and the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term, pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder you have the endurance, strength, and the fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity, along with, will keep you in alignment with the energies of a miracle. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Now, also, because of the fact 9 from last year is endings, I can take these back off, are endings. So, as I said, you know, whether it was death or just cutting the cords to toxic people in your life, sometimes we all have to do that sometime. And, but now we're going into a 1 year, which is new beginnings, you know, do a vision board. Colette does a thing on different vision boards. Someplace I have a new book by her, Manifesting Your, hang on a second. Let me figure out where I might have put that because I think it's over on that table. Just give me 1 second. Yes, this is live. And here we go. Voila. The Art of Manifesting. I highly recommend it. I'm still working in it. I've only got halfway done, but I got that for Christmas too. So, and you will see my shirt, God's Work, Our Hands. That was one of our things at church that we did the one day, dishing out meals and stuff and packing them up and distributing in them. If you can, these are some of the things I'm going to say. There's going to be a lot of change. Keep everything positive. Do what you can. Don't get hard on yourself. You know, if you miss a step or whatever, because you'll be able to recalibrate, which is pretty much what we're all doing is recalibrating. Our DNA is changing and there's a lot of stuff going on that you just kind of stand back and go, whoa, you know? So get involved where you want to get involved. Keep it peaceful. Spread kindness. I love watching the monks that are going across the South and they're destination. I think they're supposed to be getting there sometime in February. Is DC. They're in Georgia right now. If you can follow them, I think the thing is called Walk for Peace. It's very uplifting to see what these men are doing just to try and get peace spread. And there's huge crowds that are greeting them. So I think, honestly, we're turning the corner on the hatred. I really think there's only about probably 20%, if less, of the hatred going around. I think more of it is love and empathy and compassion and kindness. I don't know, maybe if we put just women in charge of the world, and I said world, didn't say just the US, but I think women in charge would make a huge difference. If we can run households, we can run the governments. Just a thought. Anywho, that's the only part of the politics you're going to get from me today. But I think later I'm going to shoot a video outside with the snow. It's pretty to look at. Some of the areas, because I know we did get some drifting also, but some of the areas are up past my knees. I mean, I'm short, I'm only 5 foot, but that's over 12 inches from my foot to my knee. So, and when this all started, there was areas in my yard that you could still see grass. And now you can't see grass there. It's 12 inches there. So even though we've got locally here, we do weather spotters, and supposedly we only got 6.8. Yeah, no, there's more than that. And we don't know when the spotter had measured and stuff. But I just hope that everybody has a very joyous and happy New Year. Cut the cords to the toxins in your body, or in your life. If there's people that are very negative and bring you down all the time, even if they're family, cut the cord. Just see Archangel Michael, ask him to cut the cord. He'll be glad to do it. And you'd be surprised on how you wind up getting other people replaced in your life, just by doing that. So sometimes you got to do that. It's not always easy, but sometimes it's necessary for your own peace of mind. And you've got to, I'm going to say right now, we've got to get into the spot where we're taking care of us first and then others, because you can't help others if your cup is empty. And that means your energy and everything else. You've got to be able to raise that up, keep your energy. I mean, we're going to be going like this anyhow, because that's just how energy is. And a lot of people are going, oh yeah, we're going from the 3D to the 5D and dot, 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 dot. It really doesn't seem like we are with some of the stuff that's going on. But when you place your focus on other things that are positive, you'll see the change. And that's just nature. You're going to have your ups and downs, but this is a year for rebirth, the ones renewal, pretty much get your act together and go for it, whatever you want to do, so, but I would love if people would share my videos. I'd like to try and get my subscribers up. I think I've got 14, and I've been doing this for a year, but I don't do it every day. And I think that's probably my problem. People want something that they can punch into every day. Um, I find the ones that I go to every day, sometimes they're bringing me down, and I'd rather just watch them once a week. So, you know, I might get to the point where I'm going to do it once a week, maybe twice a week. I don't know. Since I'm a retired senior citizen, and I never realized when I smile cockeyed. Who knew? Who knew? But so, but chin up. Things are going on the better side than on the other side. Okay? Stay safe, have fun, enjoy life, live your life to what you want to do. Make people happy, spread kindness, open a door for somebody. You know, it's sometimes it's just the little things. I mean, sometimes I'll just say hi to somebody at the grocery store. Don't know them, you know, and I'll bless them with a have a great day. You know, that's just, I'm a Leo, and with the yellow and stuff, I'm supposed to be shining my bright light. So, hence the reason I'm trying, you know, but we'll see what happens. So you all stay safe, have fun, enjoy life. Peace out.